Hello, everyone. Let's see if I can hear myself. Oops, it's not supposed to be on. Hello, test 1 2. Test. Test 1 2. Hello, test 1 2. Test. I think the mic isn't on. Hang on. The mic is on. Hang on. It is on. The mic. It says the mic is on. It says the mic is on. Oh. The mic is on. The mic's over there. You got to put the mic in front of you. That's what I forgot to do. Here's the microphone right here. It works better when it's in front of you. Not when it's not in front of you. That should be much better. Let's see here. Test 1 2. That should be much better. Oh, what a difference. Let's see here. What a difference. Welcome everybody. We got Sarah Joy moderating and Mark. I think Mark is here too. Mark Helton, good to see you, Mark. Linda Belk. Thank you, all the moderators. Thank you. And we got Melissa McQueen, Gabby Kiwi, Aries Pjork, Thomas Utzi, Pickled Grammar, Carlos Rosa, Fanzansky, Melly Belly, Pat's Fan, Rosemary Randolph, Daniel Terra, Roxanne Becky, Kristen J, Aries Pjork, Jeff Ha, Melissa McQueen, Marcel Kern, Pat's Fan, Chris. Oh, I already said some of these names. Your imaginary friend, John Trimpy, Jan Porter, April Coco, Kenny Kurt, Alex Duncan, Tony Del Monte, Melissa McQueen, Concerned Citizen, Madison Rhonda Roll, Lynn Downey Marzell, John Gidry, Nicole White, Anime Kid, Ernesto, Aubin. Oh. Guess what Ernesto asked? Oh, I think Ernesto might have been asking something else. All right, I'll assume Ernesto was asking the other thing, not the thing. His comment was ambiguous. Tammy Lance, Sonic. Asymptomatic, Willet. Angie, Kariba Guyan. Jody Ross, Jan Harker, Donna Sackman, Sean TV, Melissa, Mississippi Girl. Steve Edwards, Yar Yar. Yar Yar, we talked about the chemical plant fire on the news roundup. Talked about it on the news roundup. Somebody's lighting off some fireworks out there. I didn't really think it was. It's not the kind of thing we would normally do an entire stream on. We don't cover every fire. Little Bird is here from Tampa. Gigi is here. Mark French. Brandon Johnson. Deborah Balke. Yeah, Yar Yar, go look at Agenda Free TV too. I've been doing news roundups. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Linda Evans is here from Rome, Georgia. Wow, Tony, that's very kind of you. Tony says, I may be off for July and August to finish my recordings and to prepare for my performance at the fair. Tony's performing at the Minneapolis State Fair. Tony, that's very kind of you, first of all. I appreciate that, Tony. It's very nice of you. Tony records songs and posts them on his YouTube channel, Tony Del Monte, which you can see there. And he's going to be performing at the Minneapolis State Fair, which is cool. So, Tony, thank you. That's very nice of you. Well, I hope we see you sometime. Hope we don't miss you for 2 months. Thank you so much, Tony. Hey, Aaron Dooley is here. Good to see you, Aaron. Aaron says, power's still on in Pflugerville, Texas. I hope we don't see any blackouts. Good to see you, Aaron. Lynn Downey is here. Jeff Ha. Oh, Ernesto found Agenda-Free TV. Agenda-Free TV 2. Ernesto did not know it exists. Now you know, Ernesto. Yeah, in case you didn't know, we did a stream already today on Agenda-Free TV 2. I told you, Tony, you got to make a video when you're at the fair so we can watch it. Quentin Hines is here. Good to see you, Quentin. So welcome to, I think it's day 23 of AFTVF, which Sonic coined that. AFTV free. No, there was a stream on Agenda Free TV too. Oh, Tony, I didn't see your comment last time. Tony says I can't record at the fair. They don't allow you to live stream at the fair. They don't allow you to record video at the fair? Or you can't record yourself? Nobody can record you? Sean says no one is good. No news is good news. Yeah, Tony, sorry, Tony, I missed your comment last time when you said that. Yes, there's an Agenda-Free TV too. That's where I do news roundups when there's no big news. I should do a post. Maybe I'll post tomorrow on our Twitter and remind people of that. Look, YouTube, Agenda-Free TV. Go to channels, Agenda-Free TV, Agenda-Free TV 2. Hey everyone, it's Steve. Oh, there I am. We did news roundup today. Thank you, Jeff Ha. Bab says I just subbed. Yeah, so when it's not as busy, when we don't have one big story to cover, we go over to Agenda-Free TV to do news roundup. Alfonso Medina is here. Thanks for subbing, Babs. Tony says best thing is to listen. Well, you'll have to remind us, Tony, when to listen. Thank you, Aries. Kathy Calm says let the heat wave begin on the West Coast. I found Waldo is here. Yeah, so it's been 23 days since we were last on Agenda-Free TV. Not by choice, but I can't make the news. So if there's a big enough story, we'll go cover it on Agenda-Free TV. What can I do? Not up to me. No, Alfonso, China reactor actually is not big. It's not big. You're wrong. We talked about this on the news roundup. The France's main utility company, France's the main power utility company in France, which works with China on that reactor, says they think they're going to be able to fix the issue there safely, and it's not going to be a problem. You know, it's just not. It's not. It's something to keep an eye on. If I were to cover that on Agenda-Free TV, I'd be an alarmist. I'd be getting people scared for no reason. Same thing with the hurricanes. Some people have been mentioning hurricanes to me, like concerned citizen. We talked about this on Agenda-Free TV 2 on the news roundup. One system they're looking at is going to go out to sea, so that's not going to bother anyone. Another one, the models say it's not going to become a hurricane. It's going to become maybe a tropical storm, but not a hurricane. And the third one's over in Africa, next to Africa. Tony says, I can't do unlimited uploads per day. I understand that, Tony. Well, I understand why they limit it too, though. Yeah, Rhonda Roll says this has become News Roundup chat. Anime Kid, I don't even know what you're talking about. Kellogg is talking about AMC. Why are you talking about that? We didn't even look that up on the News Roundup. Craziness. Craziness. My stomach is a little better. It's not totally better, but it's somewhat better. I found Waldo, thank you. Oh, Ruben is visiting Buffalo, so missing the weather in Florida. It's nice here. It's humid. It's like 74 degrees. 73. Consistent forecast. Tony's might make over 400 songs. Sean says, be careful of meme stocks. You're not going to see me investing in meme stocks, I'll tell you that. Gabby Kiwi is here. I'll talk about my eating in a second, but as you can see, it's a pretty consistent forecast for Orlando. It's actually supposed to be warmer here because once you get into Friday, look at the lows, 77, 78, 78. These are all low temperatures. So it's going to be even hotter once we get to the weekend. So my eating, you know what I've been making an effort to do is when I do the News Roundup stream, I'm trying to eat before the News Roundup stream. That works out a lot better. That's what I did today in the last time. I ate before News Roundup because then I don't crash. I actually found a place near me which I hadn't even been to today. It's like a Mexican place, but they serve burrito bowls. You know? It was pretty good, actually. You know, I could walk there. It was lovely that I could walk there. And then they give you a bunch of food. And I had enough food that I took the rest home, and then I just had the rest between stream 1 and stream 2. No, Sean, I didn't get to the UPS store today. I'll try to go tomorrow. There's like one package, I guess, waiting for me there. At least one package. I'll have to go tomorrow if I can make it over there. Anime Kid, you're too off topic. You're going to get timed out, Anime Kid. Melly Belly is here. I'll talk about my blood work in a second. Tony says, a friend of mine said maybe I should make a GoFundMe. You can make a GoFundMe, a Patreon, you know? Yeah, for GoFundMe, it's supposed to be something specific. Like some specific project or something. Patreon is more ongoing support, so it just depends on what you're asking for support for. Can Aiken is here. No, I haven't lost weight. I want to lose some more weight. I have not lost weight, Ken Aiken. I gained a few pounds when I went back to Boston, trying to take it back off. Maybe it's just my shirt. Lovers is watching from the Philippines, from Boracay Island. That's nice. It's known for its resorts and beaches. This looks great. Boracay Island. Looks lovely in the Philippines. Are you really there? Wow. I want to go visit Boracay Island. Has a lot of beaches and resorts. Look, Boracay Island. Look at these pictures. Looks nice. All right, hang on one moment. Hang on one moment. One moment, folks. Why is this? What am I doing here? I was also doing a little research. Hang on one sec. I was also doing a little research on food stuff because I'm trying to avoid crashing and stuff. And I was reading about macronutrients. Your body needs three main types of nutrients: fats, proteins, and carbs. I was reading some articles saying you wanted to balance it, but the energy comes from the carbs. I think sometimes I was eating a bunch of protein and not eating any carbs, and that might have been hurting my energy level. But anyways, I think fiber is a type of carb, Jan Harker. You can read up on it, but my point is that I mean, it's just the obvious thing is that I was going too long without eating. And so I need to be more mindful of not going as long without eating. So as I said before, I'm trying to eat before the news roundup. It's much better. Hi, Mick Jen. Mick Jen thinks I should reach out to ERCOT. What am I going to say to ERCOT? Jeff says, here come a few hundred dietitians. Nicole is here. You know, like last night I was feeling kind of like my energy was getting a little low. So I had oatmeal, a bowl of oatmeal, and I put some craisins in it. I forget who sent me the craisins, but I used craisins on oatmeal last night. Because I think I needed a little pick-me-up. And it was delightful. It was great. So whoever sent me the craisins, a couple of you sent me craisins, I used some last night. Michelle did. Michelle did and one other person did. So I had some of them last night. Vin Sky Channel is here. But just some oatmeal and craisins. So today I managed my eating. I managed my eating much better today. I timed it out better. The lighting is all weird in here. It's again with this camera, with the webcam, you just don't know. It's just crazy. I'll talk to Wes next weekend if his internet works. Extra Dip is here. But yeah, 23 days. 23 days since Agenda Free TV. But we'd gone a long time without doing any streams on Agenda Free TV 2. I think we'd gone months without Agenda Free TV 2. Now we've been on Agenda Free TV 2, I think 6 times in like a week and a half. Kavit says, has you got your energy back? Well, my energy's good, but I didn't I didn't let myself crash today. I've been not going too long without eating. Jay-Z is here. Hello, Jay-Z. Jay-Z, did you get flooded with colonoscopy questions after last night, or comments? Mantronics, there's always more news. Oh, John was lurking for AFTV2 earlier. All right. Oh, thank you, Yar Yar, for subscribing to the new channel. Well, it's not even new. I think I've had it for like 10 months or something. We had gone a while without doing Agenda-Free TV2, though. It had been forever. Hey, everyone, it's Steve Lookner. That's me again. That's me again. See, look, if you look at the news roundups, uploads. See, look, it was 2 months. See, we did 3, we've done 5, and then before 5, before that, the last one before that was April 7th. It was April 7th. So we basically went 2 months without being on Agenda-Free TV2. And now we've done 5 of them in like a week. Kari Abu Bakar Bhutto is watching. Just please keep the comments in English because our moderators need to know what people are saying, so they can remove anything naughty. So I hope everybody out there is having a good Monday, if it's still Monday for you. Yar Yar said he said hi in Arabic. Very nice. Hello, Kari Abu Bakar Bhutto. Sonic used to like MTV2. MTV2 used to be just more MTV, and then, like you said, it became very different. So odd. Oh my gosh. I'm not even that tired. Cherry Cola, hello. I did have my blood work today. Oh, Ryder is watching Ellen's Next Great Designer. Very nice. I like it. Glad you're watching it. I did have my blood work today. I went to the lab. I made the appointment online, went to the lab. I had a thought about this, though. You know how, like I guess doctor's offices, a lot of them, like, now they don't do their own blood test. They just send you somewhere else. They send you, like, to a central lab. So maybe there's efficiencies because maybe the central lab can do it more cheaply than the doctor's office can. But the thing is, think of all the extra trips people have to make now, right? Because I today would not have had to go drive there. If I'd gotten the blood work done at the doctor's office, then I would not have had to make this extra trip today. So there's cost to society of me making my trip because I had to drive there. And then there's people's time they have to take to make the trip. So I don't know what's better for society. Although I'll say this, it's also the case that my doctor, the office they were in is not some huge place. Maybe at a bigger doctor's office, like in a big building, they would have a lab facility. Anyways. I don't know what the ideal way to do it is. Having you actually get the blood taken at the doctor's office or making an extra trip after to get it taken. I don't know. But anyways, it was a very easy process. I made the appointment online. I showed up and I went right in and then they just took my blood and they said, later. And the fast was no problem at all. I was supposed to fast for 9 hours. Yeah, I mean, I basically ate and then went to bed and then woke up and went. So it was easy. That was easy. No, Aaron, this is where I live. This is not the studio. This is the living area. The studio is a different room. Jeff says, my doctor's office does the blood work there and it's very small. Maybe they send it to a lab, though. Maybe if you go to a doctor's office and they do the blood work there, some of them send it to a lab. Anyways, when I get my blood work back and I hear from my doctor, I'll let you know. But at least it got done. Now I have to, my appointment, I have two things. I got to get my colonoscopy, which they haven't called me about yet. So now I have to call my doctor and ask about that. And then also I have to get, at some point I need to get my car, I got to get the oil changed on my car. Kind of wanted to wait until after the colonoscopy for that. Christmas Lover is here. Amy says, my blood is drawn at same office as doctor's office. This is the first time it wasn't the first time I had to go somewhere for my blood to get drawn. Yeah, Jean, the fasting was like a non-issue because I just slept through most of the fast. Brainy Janie is here. Rusty Craig is here. Hello. I want to try some more places. I want to try to find a couple more places I can eat that I can walk to. It's so pleasant to like go take a walk and go eat lunch somewhere, and then you come back. You got to take a walk and get out. It's just much. I'd rather just do that. I'd much rather do that than drive somewhere. So I have to try. There's a couple places around me. I got to check and see if there's anywhere else like around me that I haven't tried yet. This place today, I've been here for, 7 months and said never tried this place. It was only like a 15-minute walk away. Bama Nation says getting blood drawn for glucose all day sucks. I'm not sure. When do you have to have that done? If you have like diabetes or something? Sean says walk to the taco place. No, Sean, that would be like an all-day walk. I think the taco place is like, it's a 15-minute drive away. I'll have to get there eventually. Alma Berman is here. Steve Edwards is here. Beth Standard is here. What is Anime Kid? Does anybody know what Anime Kid is talking about? Anyone? What is Anime Kid talking about? I also found out the place that I had a burrito bowl at today, somebody ordered some shrimp there. I did not realize they had shrimp. So I'm going to have to get that the next time. Alma says, shout out to you, host. Mark says, nobody at all knows what he's talking about. Gitmo Holiday is here. Oh, he said he's 12. Anime Kid, it's getting to be time for you. Anime Kid might be out very, very shortly. Alma is new here. Let's see how long Alma stays. Let's see. It's good that it's good that if nothing else, it's good that I do the agenda-free TV 2 streams because I'd forget how to live stream. Oh. No, I haven't lost weight. You're the second person that asked this. I weigh several pounds more than I did a few weeks ago. It's the shirt. It's probably the shirt and the lighting. It must just be the shirt and the lighting. That's what it is. I'll go for a run after this. BTS Army is here. Leslie D says, got my bulldog sauce today and put it on my chicken breast. Yummy. Oh, Leslie got the bulldog sauce. I haven't tried that yet. That's the one that Sal sent me, right? So Leslie liked it. Yeah, this is the one we opened a couple nights ago. But I haven't made anything to try it on yet. Leslie said it was really good. Good. I look forward to having it. It's so funny, like when I think like, oh, maybe I'll try to take a run like after this. I don't even consider the possibility anymore there's going to be news. Like normally I'd say like, well, I'll go for a run after this if there's no news, but I just assume there'll be no news. Kari says, hello, Farrant. Eli Seeger's going to get timed out by Nightbot because of all capitals. Eric B says, the news is over. Upstate Dad is moderating. Thank you, Upstate Dad, along with Sarah Joy and Linda Belk moderating. Thank you. And Mark Helton. Amar Shaikh says, what are Shaikh says, what topic? We really have none. Last night it was colonoscopies. But we're not talking about that tonight. Beth Stannard is here. Carrie Taylor is here. Yes, Sonic says eating and colonoscopy last night. When my colonoscopy's over, what will we have to talk about on this channel? We'll be all out of stuff to talk about. Jay-Z says we can talk about the blood work. We'll do detailed analysis of my blood work results. I gotta have one this next couple of months, Babs. What is going on here? Hedge Enemy, there aren't any packages here right now. There's one at the UPS store. I got to go pick it up. What they'll do is when the blood work is done, they'll email me and I can go look at it online. Sing Neon is here. Worcester is here. Hello, hello. It's weird not being on Agenda Free TV so long. Is just weird because it's like, it's just a different, the day has a different vibe, you know? Normally just I'm on Agenda Free TV a bunch and it kind of like my schedule has to fit around that. It's weird for have it had been so long. It's just, you know, it's very different. Meg's Reality V is here. Meg's Reality V. No, this is the longest we've gone. The thing is, in 2019, I didn't have my other channels. So in 2019, I might go and cover some stuff on Agenda Free TV that I wouldn't cover now. That wouldn't, you know. So. But I don't ever remember a time when there wasn't some big news event like for this long. Nightbot's going to get Diego. Watch. Oh, thank you, Alma Berman. That's very nice of you. Thanks for the sticker, Alma Berman. Thank you. The lemon sticker. Thank you, Alma. Much appreciated. Yeah, the building's still making noise. They haven't fixed it yet. They said they're working on it. They're waiting for a part. So you're hearing the building hum in the back. Tony, the Orlando venue, it's not right next to me. It's called the Dr. Phillips Center. Beth says, plan something and news will happen. Truth, I can't even follow your comment. Yeah, I mean, it's just, they say they're working on getting. They say they have to get a part so they can fix the AC unit in the next building over. It's like a high pitch hum. It's gonna seem so. I'm gonna be so relaxed when it finally goes away. It'll be like, ah. Oh. Hey, so funny 37. Thanks. I don't know why you're promoting AMC, but so funny 37. Thank you. Sonic, that was quite a joke there. Wow. I wasn't sore, you know, I did yesterday, I think I told you, for like the first time, I did some strength training. Like I found a video online, a couple videos, and I did some exercises with dumbbells. I thought I'd be sore today. I wasn't, which is good. But the dumbbells were not very heavy. But I'm going to keep using the light dumbbells. I mean, you feel them when you're holding onto them, right? It's not like they're toothpicks. But I'm going to try to just do a little bit of that more regularly, as I said. So I'll keep you posted on that as well. But I thought I'd be more sore today. WTX Railfan is here. Hello. No, I don't do any grilling. There's a grill out here you can use at the building. I haven't tried it yet. It's like a gas grill. I should at some point. Hey, Linda did exercises with 3-pound dumbbells today. Cool. Linda, I'm going to recommend a channel to you. This is this channel I've been watching. They seem like a really good channel. It's a very popular channel on YouTube. What's it called? Hang on. I'll tell you what it's called. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look up what the name of the channel is. Has Fit. It's very good. They just do these workouts and you do it along with them. It's called Has Fit. They have 1.7 million subscribers.
It's your personal trainer.
So I've been like finding these videos. They have all kinds of videos, different times. Then they do this neat thing where like they have the man and the woman and they'll do different versions of the same exercise. Like the guy will say, I'm going to do the advanced version, and the woman will say, I'm going to do the less advanced one, and you do which one you feel more comfortable with. But they're good, and they're just doing they just do the workout, and you just do it with them. Has Fit. It's a very popular channel. Oh, Deborah likes Has Fit. So I did a couple of their workouts. They explain everything, and you know. They have 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 40 minutes. You can choose dumbbells, resistance, kettlebells. Anyways, it's worth checking out. Linda says, I've had rotator cuff surgery on both shoulders. They need help. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, you know, they just, I was doing like, they have a 15-minute one for beginners. I think I did one, like they have like, you know, 15-minute weight training for beginners, beginner workouts, you know, so they have all kinds of stuff. They're good. Has Fit. Rhonda says that looks fun. It is fun. It's so much. It's like I'd never done it before, like working out to a video. But it's just good. It's just you just do what the video does. It's to me it's like the time kind of flies by. It's pretty fast. What they do is like they have you do an exercise for like 40 seconds or something, or a minute, and it just kind of flies by. Linda says, I'm bookmarking it. I think you'll like it. Rainy Janie says, I love my 5-pound weights. So, yeah, if I you know, the other thing about this, I can go do that like, you know, like before bed or something. Gauging Gadget says, are you an author? No, I wrote a couple of parody books just for the fun of it. But I'm not an author. I just wrote a couple parody books for the fun of it. They're on Amazon. Marcel says the Body Project channel is really fun as well. I'm not familiar with that one. Body Project. Oh, look, see?
Hello.
This looks
Hello.
this is also workouts. Body Project. Popular uploads, workouts. It's cool. Neat. I might have to check out them as well. The Body Project. They're a popular channel too. Hedge Enemy does a stationary bike. Nice. going to write this down. Hey, Chris Lund is here. Yeah, Gauging Gadgets. Those books for me. I just self-published them. It was fun. Chris, do you still have your power in Texas there? I was going to check ERCOT's site and see how the demand is going. Jan was a personal trainer and fitness instructor. Wow. She says, I can't stomach those sort of videos. Well, you lived it. Chris played disc golf and jumped in the lake. Nice. This is the number I'm looking at here. In Texas, this is ERCOT, Texas Electrical Authority. You don't want this number to get too low. See, it says 3619. If it gets too low, they're going to start having power outages or power brownouts. Chris said he set his temperature on thermostat to 78 like a good boy. Yes, that was what they told everybody in Texas. Set your thermostat to 78 or above. Neeraj is from India. Gauging Gadgets, they have high demand because it's hot there, and also they've had a larger than usual number of power plants are offline and getting repaired. Gitmo follows the Bob and Brad Physiotherapy channel. Oh, I might have watched them once. Somebody might have sent me a video from them. Yeah, I watched a video from them when I had I had some sort of like muscle pull or a hamstring injury or something, and somebody sent me a couple videos of there. They're good. Bob and Brad. 3 million subscribers. They're physical therapists. Oh, Chris was playing frisbee golf, disc golf. Yeah, we had at camp we did frisbee golf. Stax is here. Sherry is here. Eric has seen Bob and Brad channel. He says they're kind of funny. So funny, he says Bob and Brad are hilarious. Connie Fernandez is here. So anyway, loves Bob and Brad. They have helped me walk again without pain. Alma is here, as she was before. Barb Filer is here. Sue Baker is here. Hello, everyone. Margot is here. Owen Pelletier is here. John A. and Petey is here. Billy Alethea Scout is here. Jason Pascubillo is here. UV glue? I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. Alma says Colorado is hot. UV glue? This is from resinexpert.com. It cures by irradiation with UV light? I know nothing about it. Pin pricing is here. On the Sidewalk guy says, at least if the Texas grid collapses again, the heat should be more manageable than freezing temperatures inside the house. Depends on how hot it is. Yeah, my stomach is not all better. It's like a little better today. I don't know what's going on with it. You know, it's one of these things. It's one of these things. Somewhat better today. Definitely not all better today. Deadwing is here. Jacques says the chat is really, really strange tonight. Pin pricing, I am in Florida. It's Bin Tuan Dao Yu who says, hello, you. Gauging Gadget says, I think there's a stomach bug going around and went through my family. I could have it. I could have a stomach bug. I would not be surprised. It's been pretty humid here the last week or two, which I like. I like the humidity. I like how it is now. I don't walk around like in the middle of the night, but I would have, with this weather, I kind of wish I could go out for a walk at like 4 a.m. Because I like the weather at night here when it's all warm. It's not too hot, but it's warm and humid. Bin says, hello, Nightbot. Hey, Jay Maria's here. She has a stomach bug. I am in Florida, United States, Orlando, Florida. Owen has to go. It's okay, Owen. You came by. You said hi. So I think there's one package at the UPS store for me. I don't know what people sent me, but if I look it up, is there one or two? I think one. I think one package. Little Bird says, we take night walks here in Tampa, too hot during the day. Periscope? There's no Periscope anymore. It's Twitter. We stream live on Twitter. Oh, the thing is, my stomach hasn't been feeling well, but my appetite is fine. So I've been eating plenty. Just something wrong with my digestion. It's so weird. It's also, it's like, it's I don't even know, like, what is the big story like the world? I don't even feel like there's some one big story like the world is talking about. Like, sometimes, like, the news stations will cover something a lot, and it doesn't mean that we'll cover it. But I don't even know that they're covering anything like that there's a big story for them right now. I mean, like, the Biden and the other countries stuff, like the G7 stuff, I don't think the news channels love covering that. I'm guessing for ratings for them, it's not that great, but that's like what's out there right now. Cindy says, no, they're not really. Denise says they're grasping at straws. Chris Lund says NATO probably or Putin. And they don't like covering the international stuff like that. So it just shows. There were big hacks today. I did not hear that. Sonic says, don't get started on the cable nets. China Navy buildup? I haven't heard anything specific lately. DeWitt says, it's 4 a.m. How did I get here? That beats me. I do not know. Burn Torin says, thumbs down, host. Thumbs done, host. That's what Burn Torin says. I feel like we have a bunch of random viewers coming in tonight. No one is here. Nicole says political stories have calmed a lot over the past few months. Ghost Rider is here. Terry is here. Well, again, I know in 8 days is the New York mayor election. I think we're going to cover that. So that maybe we'll get to 8 days from now not having covered anything. Ian is in the Philippines. Oh, thanks, Sonic. I'll have to check out the photos of the Telegraph fire. I'll check that out after. I'm going to write myself a note to check it out after. I don't know if this person is watching. Somebody just wrote me, why no... I don't know if this person is watching. Somebody just wrote me, why no... I don't know if this person is watching. Somebody just wrote me... There we go. I don't know if this person is watching. Somebody just wrote me and said, I mean, this is the kind of thing people write me. Somebody wrote me and said, why no more breaking news stories? I miss them. Is it my fault? Is it my fault? Why no more breaking news stories? I miss them. I know a couple of the people I did send a link to Agenda Free TV 2. Steve, why isn't there breaking news? Yes, Deadwing says it's all your fault. Dillabon says the world ran out of news. WTX Real fan says, for some reason I keep missing the AFTV2 streams. Are you signed up for the Discord, WTX Real fan? Are you signed up for the Discord? Are you following Agenda Free TV on Twitter with notifications on? Do you have your YouTube notifications bell turned on, and have you chosen all notifications on YouTube on Agenda Free TV 2? Chris says you should go on the air just to advertise AFTV do like you did for your haircut that one time. Well, the haircut, do you mean when I cut my own hair on Lookner? Next time I do an Agenda Free TV stream, if there is one, I will mention Agenda Free TV 2. Yes, you should sign up for Discord, WTX Real Fan. Chris says you made an AFTV stream that you need a haircut. No, Chris, that was a Lookner stream. Chris, what I did is I did a stream on Lookner called I Need a Haircut, but I did it on the news set, so it looked like a news video, but it was not an Agenda Free TV video, it was a Lookner video. I'll show you. I need a haircut. Breaking news coverage. I did that a year ago. That was probably like in January or something. I think. All right, guys. Well, that was December 2019. That's when I need a haircut. Then I cut my own hair was a while ago too. Look at all the road plates noise is driving me crazy. Remember that? This is when I used to make these thumbnails, which I like doing, but it took up time. I don't bother anymore. I checked the car for animals. I did that stream too in my garage. Hey, Rhonda signed up for Discord. All right. Deadwing remembers the walk through Piedmont Park. No, I didn't cut my hair in December of 2019. I cut my own hair during the pandemic. Kabuthang Buhaye says, hi, host. Are people talking about the lottery? Is there some big... Denise says there's a record-breaking lotto in Canada for tomorrow. She's buying a ticket. Good luck. Short stack, I haven't checked HBO Max lately to see if I'm still having the issues. I'll have to check. Doug Bell said he discovered you on Discord stream is cool. That's nice, but I don't know who Doug Bell is. How did he discover on Discord? Everything is so quiet. No, I don't smoke. I've never smoked a hookah. I don't smoke, period. Deadwing says quiet is good, but not too quiet. Do you drink liquors? No, not usually. See, Michelle Sparks says it's a quiet evening. Yeah, it's just everything's so quiet. There was more people than usual watching AFTV2 today. I'm not sure why. I don't know what it was. I did notice it, though. Pan says, in the Netherlands, we call the weeks in summer when nothing happens cucumber time. Sarah Joy says, I noticed that too. Hopefully more people are finding that channel. It's weird. I don't... Maybe it's people who watch Agenda Free TV who are finding out about it. Who knows? Maybe some days, some days your channel might get recommended more than others. This is interesting. Sarah Joy says, my friend isn't subscribed to Agenda Free TV. She's only Agenda Free TV 2. She's only subscribed to Agenda Free TV. She said AFTV 2 is showing up in her home screen since you've been on it more. Maybe they're showing it to people. Yeah, maybe they're recommending it more because it's been on more. It's possible. Edward likes my t-shirt. I've noticed this weird thing on TikTok. On TikTok, people are very dependent on the algorithm. So you get these really popular streamers on TikTok, and then you'll watch a video, and then they'll say in the comments, they'll say, TikTok is not promoting my videos. It's very weird. Like if you can be on TikTok, it's like You make a video and then they like show it to a few people, and if the people like it, they might show it to more people. So you can be like a nobody and get a huge video on TikTok. But it seems like even the very popular people, like after a while, they start not showing their videos much anymore. I don't know. So many people scroll through. There's a For You page on TikTok where they just present you with videos that they think you'll like. Then there's another feed you can do, which is the feed of people you're following. But I think the people you're following, it's still also, it chooses what to show you. You might be following over 100 people, if not more. But it's weird to see these like successful people on TikTok saying like, they're not showing my videos. You can also go to a specific channel and watch all their videos. But a lot of people watch TikTok where they just go to they just say TikTok present it to me, and you kind of just scroll through, and it'd be like it'd be like on YouTube if you just only did what said YouTube recommend me something. You just kept taking all their recommendations. See, Michelle Sparks says, I'm probably sub to at least 100 YouTube channels. I only see 6 in my feed, 5 or 6 in my feed. Denise got TikTok yesterday. No, Denise, if you feel old watching it, just give it a chance. Give it a chance. You'll catch on to it. Edward Kim is here. Tony's going to record an Outlaws song next. Mike J is here. Melissa likes curated TikToks on Reddit. You can also go to YouTube and look up TikTok stuff there. Edward likes Mary Neppy on TikTok. Who is Mary Neppy on TikTok? Do I want to look this up? I don't think that's the right one. I saw a different Mary Neppy. I don't think that's her. Anyways. Edward says she's an actress. Oh. There it is. This is her IMDb page. Mary Neppy. She was in some different things. All right, I'll check out her page later. I'll check out Mary Neppy. Fine. Tyson Samoa, how are you? Marcel says, check my IMDb. Oh, look, it's Marcel's IMDb. Look at all the stuff. Marcel has worked on visual effects for all these things. Look at this. Marcel Kern, he's in our chat. He did visual effects for Game of Thrones? Really? Visual effects artist? For Joker? All this stuff. Wow. Batman versus Superman? Look at that. Justice League? Marcel Kern is famous. CG effects, FX animator? Wow. Who knew? Very cool, Marcel. Sleepy Hollow. Marcel, that's super neat. Marcel says, I melted the throne. Jeff says, how do we know it's the real Marcel? IMDb is Internet Movie Database, and it just shows like show business credits people have. So you can look up like an actor and see all the movies they were in. That's very cool, Marcel. So you do, Marcel, you do like animation. Or you do computer graphics and stuff. Hang on a second here. Marcel says, I specialize in effects like destructions, explosions, etc. Very neat. Yeah, Happy Quail says, Marcel, in which country are you doing your work? In Canada. Marcel's in Canada. Now, Chet Zar says this is Chet Zar's page. Is this the real Chet Zar? Chet Zar Makeup Special Effects Art Department. Special Effects Makeup Artist. In these different productions. Makeup Department. Norbit. Click. Is this the real Chet Zar? Planet of the Apes. Chet Zar, he says, yep, from the 90s. What if our whole audience might be from the movie industry, movie and TV industry? We just didn't know it. Very cool, Chet Zar. Is this you? I don't know what I'm looking at here. I can't play it. It's probably copyrighted. A lot of sculptor, prosthetic maker, The Rock, special makeup effects artist. No, I haven't tried ginger yet. Maybe if it goes on another day, I will. Very neat, Marcel, Kern, and Chet Zar. Oh, thank you, Tube Seller. Hey, Tube Seller, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks so much, Tube Seller. We got viewers who've done all kinds of stuff. Sonic, I'm confused by your comment. Those are the only 2 years of the Lookner channel. Rita just sent me a story on Twitter. Maybe she doesn't know we're alive. She sent me a link to a story we discussed on Agenda Free TV 2. I wonder if she doesn't know. She didn't know we were on the air today. Maybe she'll stop by the chat. Beth went to high school with John Cusack and Jeremy Piven. Very nice. Sonic says when a character gets killed off, that's how they show it. Oh, I see, Sonic. I see. Hannikin used to work for PBS. She ran scripts for a national production. It was far from glamorous. I did meet a lot of celebs. Nice. Chet did the visual effects for the makeup for the band Tool. Very nice. For their videos. This storm is not going to affect the U.S. at all. One of the viewers just mentioned this. Tropical storm Bill has formed off the North Carolina coast, but it's going out to sea. That's from Philip Klotzbach. Chris says Tool is great. Everybody has a different story in the chat. Rita said she just left the office. I'll tell her. I told Rita, she messaged me on Twitter. I told her, I just told the chat you just left the office. Excuse me. Sean, we know you have some sort of interesting story. We don't know it, though. We don't know a lot of people's stories. I'm sure there's a lot of interesting stuff we don't know about our viewers. Oh, Rita's reel is in her car now. She says she's got us on in the car. So you can, I don't know if she's reading the chat, but you can say hi to Rita in the chat. Like, it's so quiet, I don't even have, like, stuff that's going on with me. Like, that's new. It's that quiet. This might be the quietest day in the history of my channels. The quietest day and night in our history. Everything's just quiet. Hey, 12 Tree is here. Oh, Chet paints paintings. Chet, you should send me a picture of one of your paintings and I can show the audience. Melissa McQueen says it's deafening. Chet says, Google my name, tons of pics. Hey, Chet Zar. This is Chet Zar. Guys, Chet Zar has a Wikipedia page. Look at this. Guys, Chet Zar is an American artist notable for his dark visual art, makeup effects, and digital animation. He is most widely known for his work with Tools Music and live videos. He is the stepson of American fantasy artist James Zar. Wow, that's Chet Zar. A documentary directed by Mike Coral examines the life and career of Chet Zar, titled "I Like to Paint Monsters." Look at this picture by Chet Zar right there. It's not very. I can't make the picture bigger. Black Magic. His canvas works are generally oil-based portraits. I'm going to try to find some of his pictures. Wow. Ooh, look, I found Chet Zar's homepage. Look at this. Look at these paintings. Wow, Chet Zar. Man, these are good. Chet Zar is a talented artist. This is Chet Zar's homepage. Chet Zar's website is messed up. I can still see the paintings, though. Yeah, some of them don't load as fast. I think there's a lot of paintings there. Very cool. There he is. The many years spent dealing with all of the politics and artistic compromises of the film industry left Zara feeling creatively stagnant. Hey, you don't have to tell me. I worked in the TV industry for like 15 years. I ain't doing it anymore right now. That's chetzar.com. Very cool. Chet Zar, you certainly don't have to do this, but if you want to at some point come on, remember we had Rick Hoppy came on. We had a lovely talk with Rick, and he talked about some of his work experiences, and he showed us some of his art, which was really cool. If you ever want to do that in the future, let me know, Chet Zar. We can do a little Zoom session, and you can show off some of your art to our viewers. But you don't have to do it. It's totally cool if you don't want to. I'm just saying if you want to. I'm sure our viewers would like to hear from you. Chet Zar says, I'm down for that. Chet Zar is down for that. Do you have like paintings that like you could show us, Chet Zar, or drawings? Be cool to talk to Marcel too. Be cool to talk to everybody in our chat, to be honest. We can't talk to everybody at once. Chet has a bunch of paintings in a crazy looking studio. Are you there now? Do you want us to show us your studio now? I know it's kind of impromptu. I give people no notice. All right, let's do it. So Chet Zar, here's what we should do. We should again, I'd love to speak to Marcel at some point, and like all of you. But maybe we'll do Chet Zar tonight. Chet Zar, if you can you message me on Twitter your email, Chet Zar? Because what I'll do is I'll send you a link. You don't. I don't even need your email, Chet Zar. Just message me on Twitter, and I can send you a link to the Zoom chat. I just gotta make a Zoom chat, and then I'll just Chet's gonna message me on Twitter. All right, while we're waiting for that, hold on a second. That sounds fun. Hang on a second. Hang on one sec. What I need to do first is, because my stomach is terrible, still bad, I need to take like a 1 minute break. So I'm going to take a 1 minute break, and then when we come back, we're going to see Chet Zar's messy studio. That's what we'll do. All right, so give me 1 minute. We'll come right back. All right, we're back. Let me see if Oh, Chet Zar. Okay, I got Chet Zar's. All right, Chet Zar, I got your message. Okay, so I'm gonna create a Zoom chat. Also, I don't know if Marcel Kern is still there. But Marcel, if you have any cool art, we can do an interview with you in the future. We can show off your cool art. Chris says, I invited my tool lover friends to this, so make a good impression. All right, so what I need to do is go to Zoom. Hang on, everyone. We just did this. Okay, Zoom. Okay. Now I'm signed in on Zoom. Now I'm going to schedule a meeting. Good. Okay, I just sent Chet the meeting info. And now what I need to do hold on. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay. I see Chet. I can see Chet. Now what I need to do is put my headphones on.
Put my headphones on.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, you can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Put my headphones on.
Okay, hold on. Okay, you can't hear me?
I can hear you. Put my headphones on.
Oops.
I'm messing everything up. Give me a second. It's going to echo for a minute until I get this right. Okay, I put these on. Okay, now I need to, let's see. All right, Chet, I'm going to put you on the screen.
Okay.
All right, hang on a second here. All right, there's Chet. We got Chet.
Hey.
All right.
How's it going?
Now, Chet, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Faintly.
Awesome. Hey, Chet, thank you so much for doing this on zero notice.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said thank you so much for doing this on zero notice.
Oh, no problem. I'm a big fan, so hey, this is cool
Oh,
for
thanks.
me.
Thank you. Everybody is now. If you look at the chat, everybody's saying hi to you in the chat.
Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm trying to get my YouTube back up on my TV so I can see the chat.
Take your time. Do what you need to do. I'll just look at some of the chat messages. All right. So Chet's setting his stuff up there, and everybody's saying hi to him.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh my God, it's so weird.
All right. So you see yourself, right?
Yes, I can
And
see.
you can see the chat.
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yes. Hello, everybody.
See, it's always fun when we get to put a face to a name. So Chet, are you in your studio right now?
Yes, my crazy studio. It's kind of a mess.
Show us your studio or whatever you want to show of it.
Let's see here. Can I flip this camera around or no? Yeah, let me flip the camera around.
Ah.
Okay. There's my easel.
And you have a camera there.
Yeah, I do
Oh, so-
live streams and time lapse videos,
Oh, cool.
and I have a Patreon, so I do a lot of content for Patreon, and yeah, so there's my
Very cool.
palette.
Wow.
This is just it's kind of insane. A lot of sculptures, sculptures I've made, and I'm kind of a pack rat. All my books.
See, you do all kinds of, you do like painting and sculpture.
Yeah,
And
I was a sculptor in the film industry for like 20 years, and then I quit to become a painter, and now I also do sculpture as well. Let me see, I got some just paintings, random.
Wow. Just laying around. That's your painting, and it's just laying around.
Yeah, I got to put it up for sale on my website soon.
Very cool. So now, just so our viewers know, is that where you sell stuff on your website?
Yeah, I have a big cartel shop, chetzar.bigcartel.com.
I don't. What is
Yeah.
Bit? You said Bit Cartel. I don't know what that is.
Big Cartel, BIGCARTEL. It's just
Okay.
my web shop. Let's see, got my anatomy model.
Oh, you say so. Is the site bigcartel.com? Is that what it is?
It's chetzar.bigcartel.com.
Chet Zar at bigcartel.com.
By the way,
Yes.
chetzar.bigcartel.com.
chetzar.bigcartel.com. Excellent.
That's right. Thank you.
And hold on, I'm just going to check a couple of the comments here. Marcel, who is clearly very talented himself, says you do amazing work.
Oh, thank you. I know if
And
I was
then-
still in the business, I'm sure I would be working with you.
Mark
It's a
Helton
pretty
says
small business. A lot of people know each other.
Mark Helton says that's a working man's studio.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of work. I'm a workaholic. Yeah, so I got different
Oh yeah, no. Let's see what some of your stuff. Yeah, show us your stuff.
just little
Whatever you want to show.
little studies I'm painting
Wow.
for this new series I'm working on. I have a show in October I'm painting for. Let's see. Just got a lot of books, a lot of anatomy books. It's a small little space, but right now I'm cleaning it. That's why it's kind of a mess. Trying to get organized.
And when you say a new series you're working on, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? What kind of series?
It's a series of paintings for a solo show I have at a gallery.
Oh, great! Really neat.
Yeah, in October.
Where is it going to be? What part of the country? California?
Yeah, Santa Monica, a place called Copro Gallery in Santa
Oh,
Monica.
wow.
It's kind of my main gallery.
You should, if you send me like the poster for it or whatever, I'll tell the viewers in case anyone is around there and wants to go.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, thanks. I'd appreciate it. Here's a thing sculpture.
Wow.
I did.
You did that? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, Sideshow Collectibles. I did this for Sideshow Collectibles, but I sculpted the makeup for the thing for the Fantastic Four movie 1 and 2.
Wow. I have to ask you, Chet Zar, because I have some friends who are like super into the collecting world. Do people come to you and like bug you for props from movies and stuff?
Yeah, people always hit me up, but I was worked for hire. We were all worked for hire. I didn't have my own shop, so you know how it is working for a studio. They own everything, and you're just kind of a pair of hands.
Okay. Aries Pork says, "Fantastic forever." People love they just love the sculpture you just showed.
Thank you. Here's a
they're
little sculpture I did.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Wow.
I
cool.
like monsters. What can I say? I like monsters.
Very cool.
I worked on the Hellboy movies. I sculpted Hellboy's arm. I've done. I was doing it for like 20 years, and just got out of it.
I don't know if you know.
Fine artist.
Chet Zar, I don't know if you know my background, but I did TV comedy writing for between like 15 and 20 years, and I just got out of it too.
Yeah, right. I know. I read up on you.
Yeah, so
that's pretty cool. I totally get it. People in the industry totally get it when you tell them you've left the industry.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I love. It wasn't. I may have a lot of good friends, and the people are really cool. It was just artistic wise, it's just if you're somebody who likes to do whatever you want to do, that's not really what the business is. So.
Exactly. But that's what I always say. The people that work in the industry are super cool. Some of the nicest people, all the different departments in the film industry, really nice, great people, but people at the top.
I know what you're saying. Well, it becomes a business, it's not.
It was
not very artistic.
Yeah, it's like, I worked on Planet of the Apes, Tim Burton, Planet of the Apes, and I remember executives coming in this big group to kind of look at all this work we were doing, and they had, I think it was the executives from McDonald's, because they were going to make Happy Meal toys and stuff, so they were looking over our work. So you got those kind of pressures, which are ridiculous when you're just trying to make something look really cool.
Are you in LA now?
Yeah, I'm in Monrovia. It's just out 20, 30 minutes outside of LA.
Yep. I lived there for years. Nice.
Where did you live in LA?
I was in Hollywood, West Hollywood. I lived on Franklin for a few years.
Oh, really?
Yep. I lived near Franklin and La Brea. I lived in
on Franklin and Vista Del Mar. Franklin and Vista Del Mar. It was right near the freeway overpass there.
Near the 101 freeway overpass?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was there many times. And
probably right around the corner from you.
When I first moved there, I'm so old. When I first moved to LA, my first place, where the Grove is, the Grove Mall. It was right next to the Grove, but there was no Grove. It was just that's where it was cheap to live there. It was Beverly Fairfax, and now it's way more fancy, and there's the Grove and everything. But when I went there, it was just cheap apartments all around. So that's when I first was there. Yeah.
Yeah, I lived there in '87 or '88, I think, and then I moved to the calmer area of Monroe.
Nice, very cool. Very cool. All right. I bet Chris Lund is probably dying to see. Do you have any tool-related stuff in your studio that you can show?
I do. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I have.
Get ready, Chris.
This is the original puppet from the Parabola video. It's not the puppet. It's a cast of the sculpture that we molded to make the stop motion animation puppet. Let me see.
Very cool.
What else? I got something else around here. I know it. Something from. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find everything.
That's
there.
all right. I did give you.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got it. Okay. These are, if you're a Tool fan, you'll know what they are. Let me see. All right. Okay. This is a little head of the character in the Anima video.
Wow.
This was the sculpture of a little puppet, and then his body, for some reason, is separate. Here's his body.
Nice. Wow.
So these were turned into. This is just a copy cast. These had armatures in them, and these are the puppets they animated. So it'd be something like that.
Very neat.
If you watch the videos, the Tool videos are really cool. They're really weird.
I'm gonna have to rewatch them because I haven't seen the Tool videos in a while. So I'm gonna check them out.
Super creepy and weird and neat.
That's great. What do you have a favorite thing you've ever done? A favorite thing you've worked on?
Probably the Tool videos. I would say the Tool videos and the Hellboy movies.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Hellboy movies, and I got to on the second Hellboy movie, I got to create a minor character called the Chamberlain. It's like the king's right-hand man. He's only in it for 30 seconds, but I got to create this character without basically any design input from anybody, and it kind of looks like the characters in my paintings, so it was kind of cool to
That's very neat. Were you
in a movie?
That's really cool. Were you in a union? Are you guys unionized? People who do what you do from when you were doing stuff for the movies?
Yeah, there's no union for makeup effects, and so the way we would get health insurance would be to get on a job that had puppeteering, like radio controlled puppeteering, because we made mechanical masks and puppets. And
Oh.
you get in SAG. So I am in SAG. I got in
From
SAG that way.
if you're a puppeteer, you get in SAG that way.
Yeah, you have to get Taft-Hartley in and then pay your dues and all that. But yeah, that was kind of the workaround that makeup effects people did to get health insurance and to get in a union, because it really isn't a union.
I actually got in SAG like just by accident, because I was on a show early on where they would just use us as background actors once in a while just for the fun of it, and then I felt I felt guilty about it because all these actors really wanted to get their SAG card, but I'm not an active member anymore. It wouldn't do anything for me, and I didn't want to pay the dues, but you just sort of accidentally got into it. So yeah, SAG is Screen Actors Guild for people who don't know.
Yeah, right. Sorry. Yeah, it was one of those things. At the time, it was like, the 90s, and that was the only way I could get health insurance. So I got in, and then by the time I left the industry, they raised the amount of money you had to earn every year to get health insurance. So I lost my health insurance, but I stayed in because I'm vested at this point. I've been in long enough to where I get like a small pension. So that's kind of cool. So I keep my dues up, and
nice.
If there's ever a puppeteering gig, I could do it.
One thing I liked about in the writer, I don't know if you guys had this for SAG, but I know Writers Guild, what they used to do is when it was around, like there was 2 months a year when it was like movie award season, and all the movies, if you went to a theater and you showed your Writers Guild card, you could go see it for free. Like every movie was like that. Yeah, and then eventually they started just sending you all the DVDs. But I guess I don't know if they did that for you guys. So that was a benefit.
Yeah, we do get DVDs for SAG awards. So we get all the new movies, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
But that's about all I get out of it. And then the pension that's coming when I retire, which I probably never will retire.
I got to check some, because I know some of the viewers had comments, so I want to go back here.
Okay.
Beth Stannard says, what beard products do you use?
What beard products?
She says, what beard products do you use? I don't know if you use any. That's what she says.
Just a little conditioner. Just a little conditioner. I don't do much. Brushed it out.
Melissa McQueen says, did Chet work on the Sober video?
I didn't work on the Sober video. Sober was their first video, and then Prison Sex I didn't work on. That was their second one. I came in on Stinkfist, which was their third one. And even that, I just did a few specific effects. Like there's a scene with this guy with a weird tumor on its back that has like a head that talks to him, and I did some body makeups and some basically fill in stuff on set, and doing makeup jobs I worked a couple days, so that was kind of like my foot in the door with them. And then after that I did all the effects for the Anima video, and did some designs for Parabola, and then I did designs for the Vicarious video, which was all computer animated. But I did a bunch of live. I used to do computer animation also, and I did a bunch of live projections for their live shows. So if you saw Tool in like the late 90s, early 2000s, up until now, that you've probably seen my animation.
Very cool.
When they're playing live. Very
cool. Hedge Enemy says, I thought the Chamberlain looked familiar, having now seen your other stuff.
Yeah. Yep. It was the one time I got something that really looked like my work in a movie.
Very cool. Let's see. Sonic says, what was it like to have Beavis and Butthead critique your video work? I don't know if you ever saw it.
Oh, I don't think, I don't know if I, that may not have been, that was probably the Sober video or the Prison Sex video. I don't know if it was the ones I've worked on. Maybe it was. I haven't seen it though. It's kind of funny.
Chris Lund says, this is epic stuff here. He's very impressed.
Oh, Schism. Yeah, Schism was the big one I did. It's Jeff
okay.
I see. Schism was the biggest Tool video I did. It was the biggest budget. We had a big crew, and there was a ton of effects and a lot of stuff they shot and they didn't use. They probably didn't use 20% of the stuff we built for it. It was really epic.
Carlos says, what program do you use for animation? My son is learning Blender.
Yeah, I would use Blender if I was getting back into it. ZBrush, Blender would be the two I would recommend. But at the time, I was using a program called Lightwave 3D, which is kind of passe now. I don't think many people use it. But yeah, I would recommend Blender because you can do amazing stuff with that.
Marcel Kern wants to know, what are you working on these days? So you said you're preparing for that show. Is that what you're majorly focusing on, preparing for your art show?
Yeah. I'm working on the art show, but I've got a podcast I do every week.
Ooh, promote it. What is it?
Yeah, it's called the Dark Art Society podcast. It's everywhere you find podcasts.
The Dark Arts Society. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, we've had all kinds
Dark
of great,
Arts Society.
It's people, artists like me that like monsters and kind of dark artwork, and so I just interview mostly dark artists, but I also interview traditional artists, and so I'm doing that. And then I have a book I'm working on that I'm trying to, hey, thanks Sarah Joy for putting my link up. I'm working on a book called Dystopia, which sort of mythologizes all of the things I've been painting. That's going to be out this year. So
and also, do you like, if people want to follow you on social media, like our viewers, what's the best social media to follow you on?
Instagram is probably the best. At Chet Zar, CHET's one word, and
it's all one word.
I'm gonna Patreon. Also, I've got patreon.com/Chet Zar if you want to see like all the stuff I'm working on, time lapses, and I give art instruction and stuff. And then Dark Art Society podcast has a Patreon as well.
All right, I'm posting some of the links here, so people can check them out.
Thank you. Yeah, somebody asked, how was it transitioning into fine art? And I'll say very difficult, because I was fully, 20 years in the business. As soon as I got out of high school, I started working in effects. And so that's kind of all I knew, but I knew I had to get out. After a certain point, I couldn't take it anymore. So I worked about 7 years in effects while I was painting and trying to build my art career. So I was basically working 40 hours a week in effects, and then coming home at night, teaching myself how to paint, trying to get in shows, and on weekends. So basically 7 years I was working 2 jobs, and then I got laid off. And it was, the last movie I worked on was called Land of the Lost. Remember Land of the Lost, that cheesy TV show? They did a remake of it. I worked on that. That was the last one. I got laid off, and then instead of looking for work, I just thought, okay, I'm gonna keep going with the fine art, and then I never went back, except for I've done a couple little things here and there, but it's not my primary source of income now.
And now you sell your artwork, right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's how I make my money.
Very cool. Fat Vegan says, does Chet have any NFTs?
Not yet. I want to get in. I want to get into the NFT thing because I'm really interested in the whole crypto thing. I've been kind of getting into that this year, and the whole blockchain thing is really fascinating. So I do want to make an NFT or some NFTs. I actually want to make NFTs out of these animations I did for the Tool live shows. Those I think would go over really well, but I don't have time. I have to get this book done because I kickstarted it 5 years ago. And so it's 5 years late. I was supposed to have it done within a year, and I didn't realize how much time it would take. And so now it's almost finished. And once I get my book done, then I'll be able to do NFTs and all kinds of things that I've been, kind of waiting to do. I can't do anything until this book's done, because people have been really cool about it. They haven't been too much of a hassle, so I got to get this thing done.
And just so our viewers know, when you say you kickstarted something, that means you basically said, hey, if enough people agree to pay for this, I will do this book. And then enough people did, so then you had to do the book. And they committed, they pledged to buy it or pay you for it like 5 years ago. And so they're still waiting.
Yeah. Exactly. We use the Kickstarter platform to fund the documentary that Mike Carell made about me, and I used it for the book. I've done it to do a crazy art show where I made props and everything, and I've done that twice. So I've used it before, but I can't do anything new on it until I fulfill this book, because
that's true. Is the documentary about you online? Where do people watch that? Can they watch it if they want? Or they buy
it's
it
on
or
iTunes. And, you can get it on my website. It has DVD, like a signed DVD, but a lot of people don't have DVD players. Rent it on iTunes or buy it on iTunes.
And again, what's the name of that documentary?
It's called Chet Zar, I Like to Paint Monsters.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Chris wants to know, Chris says, Chris Lund, just curious, how did you find Lookner channel?
That's a good question. I think it might have been during the elections.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for the California fires too.
Okay.
Were you covering?
Yeah, I have covered them.
fires?
So yep. That might have been it too.
Yeah, it was either that or I don't know. Somehow I stumbled upon your thing, and I love it. Your news channel is so good. It's so good.
Oh,
it's like my favorite out of regular news or anything. It's like I think it's fascinating that you're able to do better news than regular news, traditional news outlets, because it's so cool how you go to Twitter and you're just getting everything as it's happening and presenting that, and all those the mainstream news sources are kind of too big and bloated to be able to do that, and you just do it when it happens. It's awesome.
I really appreciate you saying that, and I'll say this, thank you, Chet Zar. I don't think I'm like particularly great at it. I just think that it's like they don't do it. I mean, a big thing about me starting the channel in a way was just done out of frustration, because I would watch news events on my own and I'd be like, I'm seeing all this stuff online. Why is nobody talking about it on TV? Everybody's so behind on TV. Why can't I'm getting more information here? So I'm basically just doing what I used to do anyway. But
right.
You know, maybe they'll catch up eventually. It's just all about getting information out there. And of course, a huge help in the channel is that people are writing to me and they're showing me stuff that they're finding too. So, right. But it was like frustration with not getting the information quick enough. So,
yeah, no, I think I think you're great at it. I think you're excellent.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
It's great. It's perfect. I love it. So I always promote it. I share it on my Facebook page.
Oh,
news going on and stuff. So that's
very nice of you. Sorry, there hasn't been news going on lately, but I can't make the news. So
yeah, right, exactly.
All right, I'll do a couple more comments and then we'll let Chet Zar go. But I really appreciate you showing all your stuff off and watching the channel. But your stuff is amazing. Let's see. Known Pleasures said they looked up on your IMDb and it said you worked on Darkman.
Darkman, yeah, that was one of the first. Well, the first big movie I worked on was the Blob remake in '85 or '86, and then the next big one was Darkman with Liam Neeson before he was Liam Neeson, which was pretty cool. I was like 21 or something.
Wow.
At the time. Yeah, those are my early days.
Very cool.
I sculpted Darkman and applied his makeup every day.
And do you ever, you know, I know you said like people bother you for props and stuff, but do you ever like could you like you could auction off some of your stuff? You must have some stuff for the movies. Like you showed the Tool stuff, not that you would auction that off, but have you ever thought of like auctioning off any of the stuff you did for like movies just to make some extra cash? Or no, yeah. I don't know how you feel about this.
No, I would, but I don't have much, because most of the big movies I worked on were working at a studio where I didn't get to keep this stuff, where I was worked for hire. The Tool videos, I was the boss, you know, it was my little studio.
Right.
That's why I was able to get a couple things. So yeah, I really don't have that much, and I would definitely sell it.
Yeah.
I just wish I would have kept it. If I would have known how valuable, you know, how Darkman would eventually have a cult following, I would have saved. I would have made a ton of money, but I just didn't even think about it at the time.
one of my friends is a huge prop collector, and he started doing a podcast on it. Started co-hosting a podcast on it last year. And I've been listening to his podcast, and it's really interesting because they frequently talk about how, like 30 years ago or whatever it was, like nobody even kept this stuff. Like the studios would like reuse the outfits, and the props would be thrown away, and it just nobody thought like it was valuable at all. And then now it's just craziness. But
that was at the end of a show. You'd send the runners out to the dumpster and just have them cut molds up and cut up, sculptures that we made and all these props they had laying around. They'd either go get put in storage at the studio would put it in storage if it was like something of quality, like something that was used in the movie. But there's all these extra, test paint job heads, and they would just like take a razor blade to it and cut them all up. It's like,
amazing.
And then shops finally started getting wise to the fact that, hey, we could sell this stuff if enough time passes. And Rick Baker I worked for Rick Baker for 5 years, and he closed down, retired, and he had a huge sale. Actually, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can show it. He had a big sale, a big auction, and I got this weird sculpture somebody made me here. Okay, can you see that orangutan?
Yes.
Sculpture?
Yes.
That was a test, like a design maquette sculpture from Planet of the Apes, and
wow,
that was for sale. And a friend of mine bought it for me and gave it to me, which is pretty cool. But he had like stuff from American Werewolf in London. Every movie he worked on, The Grinch, and it was all just it was through like some big auction house. But yeah, now all the shops do that.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing on literally no notice. I just asked you spur of the moment if you do this, and you were so cool about doing it. And the audience is everybody loved seeing your studio and your work. And one more time, if people want to if there's a couple, where should people go if they want to see your stuff, like Instagram or website stuff? Just say it again so people know.
Okay, sure. It's at Chet Zar, ChetZar on Instagram, and chetzar.com is my website, and chetzar.bigcartel is my web shop, and patreon.com/chetzar is my Patreon, and Patreon Dark Art Society is for my podcast. And the podcast, if you just search Dark Art Society, it comes up. It's really good. It's a weekly podcast. Richard met Rick Baker. Cool. Yeah, Rick Baker's awesome. Anyway, sorry I couldn't respond to the questions too much, but thanks for having me on. I'm like I said, I'm a big fan. So when I'm painting at my easel, I've got a TV. I don't know, you can't see it. I got a TV.
Oh, nice.
Easel. So nice. It's like I've always got you on while I'm painting these monsters. I was thinking about doing a portrait of you and sending it to you. I just haven't had time.
That's amazing. That would be amazing. I would put that up.
I do normal paintings too. I can do normal paintings. I just prefer to do.
I will put it up if you send it, but don't feel any compulsion to do it. Also, I hope that the trolls in our chat give you lots of inspiration for your dark paintings and dark artwork. Awesome.
Definitely.
All right, Chet, thank you so much. This was awesome.
Right.
You're amazing. I love your work is really cool. And thank you for sharing with us. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thanks everybody.
All right.
And
all right. See you in the chat.
Watching.
All right. Later.
See ya.
That was so fun. Wow. Hold on. Let me just adjust this. I have to go back to normal sound. All right. Hopefully you can hear me now. Oops. Live Zoom demo. Thank you, Chet Zar. That was so nice of Chet Zar. Once again, I gave Chet Zar no notice. And I just said, do you want to do it now? Very cool. He's a very talented individual. Seems like a very nice guy, too. Read Israel says that was super amazing. Oh, there he is. See, he's in the chat now. He's in the chat. So you can go check out his site and his links and everything, and I'm gonna rewatch some of the tool videos. That's what I need to do. I need to do that. Hold on, I can't show it on the air because it's all copyrighted. But let me just see. He said the Tool video, one of the ones he worked on. Let me just watch it for 3 seconds here. Let's see. What Chet Zar? I just. What is the one? Schism. Okay, Schism. Wow. Hold on. I cannot play it on the air because you get into all kinds of copyright craziness. Oh, I'm looking at Schism right now. Wow, this is amazing. So Chet Zar, for this video, you did like all of the art and everything, and there's like animation. Did you like just do the whole thing? Wow. Super cool. Chet Zar says, did the props and makeup effects and puppets. Very, very cool. That's Schism. It has 28 million views on YouTube, the video. You can, if you go look at if you go look up Schism tool on YouTube, you'll see Chet's work. Jeff says those videos are amazing, very unique. That was very neat. Oh yes, Tony, I missed your donation. I'm sorry. Tony, thank you, Tony Del Monte, for your donations. Tony's gonna says he's gonna add Sober to his list of songs to cover. He says I might do a Sober cover song. You can put it on your list, Tony. Tony, thank you. That's very kind of you, Tony Del Monte. Thank you. Sorry, I was gonna say that, Tony, and I forgot. So thank you for reminding me. Let's see here now. T-Matt says, says Chet is an amazing, talented man. Continued success. See, we have all kinds of viewers watching. One by one, we meet them. One by one over time. It's wonderful. Nicole White says, mind blown. Black Navy says, that was great. Chet Zar said, we didn't talk about Rush. Wait, are you a big Rush fan, Chet Zar? Let's see. Oh, Chet's a huge Rush fan. Yeah, we'll have to talk again now. I'm upset about Neil still. It's just bad. Oh yeah, Chet. I used to play drums, and I spent so many hours when I was younger, reading Neil Peart drum music and learning the drum parts. And then I can show you. Well, actually, I mean it's on Chet. You might have heard this, Chet, but you can see. You can go to. Right. So I can't show this now, but. If I actually invited them. I was on the Harvard Lampoon Humor magazine when I was in college, and I invited Rush, which didn't make any sense because they were a band. After I did that, the Harvard Lampoon people started inviting bands. I don't remember people doing it before I did it, but I just liked them, so I invited them, and they came to the Harvard Lampoon. So if you watch this, it's them at the Harvard Lampoon, and I'm in the video too. But that's how much I like them. So it's like, although this video, I think I mentioned this on the air before. We kind of roasted them a little bit, and I watch it now and I cringe because we kind of said some harsh stuff, like in the spirit of being funny, and I think like we kind of overdid it. So I would take it back if I could, but hey, I was young then. Oh, and we had a blast. And then, where is? Hold on. This picture here, if I can find, where is it? Inside the Counterparts album, there's a picture of them in the liner notes for Counterparts, which is them at the Harvard Lampoon, but I can't find it online. But in Counterparts, I can't find the Counterparts liner notes online. I can't find this picture right now. It's there somewhere. But it's them all wearing tuxedos. And it's actually, that's a picture from the Harvard, when they were at the Harvard Lampoon. Anyways. Yeah, I think they just like the idea of coming to the Harvard Lampoon. I don't know if I still have it. I wish I still had it. Like, Neil actually typed out a whole letter to us before they came saying that, oh, we're going to come there. It was super fun. Anyways. Long time ago. Long time ago. Darren says, Chet Zar, just saw the Tool video, so awesome. I also was the biggest Neil Peart fan. You know, I spent all these years playing his drum parts and everything. And then when they came to the Lampoon, I went to pick them up at their hotel and bring them over to the Lampoon. I got there and I saw the band. I saw Geddy and Alex, and I shook their hands and said hi. And then I didn't recognize Neil because he was so tall. And at either Geddy or Alex said, "Oh, and that's Neil." So I was like his biggest fan. I didn't recognize him in person because I didn't expect him to be so tall. So I didn't recognize him at first because he was that tall. Anyways. That was that. Very cool. That was very cool. I'm so glad we got Chet Zar to come on the air, and we'll have more viewers too. Rick says, Chet Zar, do you paint individual images and characters as they come to you, or do you develop these ideas from a self-created monster universe? Yeah, I think somebody else said this, I think. Chris is just never coming back to the channel because he's not going to say anything more he likes than that. Also, Chet Zar is further evidence of my theory, which is that the vast majority of our viewers are very, very involved in cryptocurrency. Because I keep finding out more of our viewers are like super into cryptocurrency. Chet Zar says, it's an intuitive process for me. I paint from my head pretty much. We will do more viewer interviews. See, Michelle Sparks says, now I can't get my husband off the stream. All right. Well, I don't think I'm going to top that tonight either. That was great. That was super cool. Chet Zar, are you in the comics world? I bet we know some of the same people. We might know some of the same people. Are you in the comic art world at all, Chet Zar? I might message you a couple names and see if you know them, but I'm sure if we spent long enough, not really. All right. I'm sure if we spent long enough, we could figure out people we know in common, but whatever. It's not really a big deal. Very cool. Steve Niles. I don't know him. I know some of the people, not like the art. I just know some of the like collectors and stuff, and I have a few friends who are super into it. Anyways. Tony, one day we'll do it, Tony. One day we'll do it. All right, guys. I don't think I'm going to be able to top it. I think we've done what we needed to do tonight. That was fun. I really appreciate Chet Zar for coming on and sharing. It's always great to meet a new viewer and showing us his artwork. Yes, Linda says we've reached to the natural ending to the stream on a very high note. Awesome. I'm so glad Chet Zar came on. And we got to interview Marcel and Tony and others. All in good time. Rick says, I knew or met many artists in the comic book world. I met, is it Mobius? A few times. Excuse my ignorance. I was wondering about this. Okay, no, that's not. Oh, thank you, by the way, Sonic. Hey, thanks, Sonic. Sonic summary is, thanks Steve Mods, Chatters Lurkers, AFTVF Day 23, Eating Before Roundup, Blood Work Collected, Workout Video, ERCOT Check, Why No More Breaking News, Streamer Referral Algorithms, Chet Zar. Thank you, Sonic, and thanks for the summary, and thank you so much, Reed Israel. That's very kind of you. Reed Israel with the Bravo sticker. Thank you, Reed Israel and Sonic, and big thanks to all of our moderators. Mark Helton, Linda Belk, Sarah Joy. Thank you, for moderating, Mark, Linda, and Sarah. Very nice of you to moderate tonight. Oh, Chet Zar, thank you. Thank you, Chet Zar. That's very nice of you. Chet Zar says, have a good night, everybody. Chet Zar, one thing I forgot to ask. I didn't look up your biography. So is Chet Zar your original name? Like, is your last name Zar, or is it like a like a work name that you had or something. Oh, thanks Rhonda Roll as well for the mic drop sticker. Thank you, Rhonda Roll. That's very kind of you, Rhonda. Thank you. We'll see what Chet Zar says. It's my real name. It's so funny because I thought of it. Chet Zar. I knew it first. It's a screen name, so I just figured, oh, Chet Zar is a screen name. That's Chet Zar's real name. Cool name. Oh, thank you, Crypto King. I assume Crypto King is in the crypto. Thank you, Crypto King, very much. Crypto King, thank you, and thank you also to Amy Williams. Amy Williams says for the wonderful interview with Chet Zar. Thank you, Amy. Thanks so much. You never know what's going to happen. Chet Zar says, people think I made up my name. Invest 16 is here. Came in for the ending. Well, this was super fun. That was really nice of Chet Zar. I'm going to go check out... I got to check out some more of the videos. And Chet Zar, if people want to watch the tool videos, so Schism and what other ones, are there other ones that you worked on if we want to go watch them and see your work? So we know which ones are yours. We'll see what he says. Schism, Enema, Vicarious, Parabola, Stinkfist. Writing them down. Very cool. So you can check those out. Check out Chet Zar's work. All right. I'm going to thank our viewers. Thank you guys. Aries Pjork, thank you so much for watching. Viewers, lurkers, chatters, thank you. Aries Pjork, Chris Lund, Beth Standard, Melissa McQueen, Marzell, Jess Woodman C. Did I say Michelle R? Kariba Guyan, Rita's Real, Invest 16, Ryder, Kimberly Barr, Ron Darul, Nan B. No one. Billy Alethea Scout. Thank you for watching. Tony Del Monte, Brendan Bruman, Smee. Linda Nielsen. Mantronics, all the best. Rick Hoppy. Happy Life. Marzell, if I didn't say your name before, thank you for watching. Eric B. John Gidry. Carlos Rosa. Did I say Melissa McQueen? Dillamond, thank you for watching. Hey, thanks to everybody who donated too. That's very nice of you. Much appreciated. Thank you. Robin Banks. Rad Sofa. That was fun. That was fun. Well, we'll see what happens with news. But I'm going to eat something and try to go for a run. That's my plan. All right, guys. This was really fun. Again, huge thanks to Chet Zar for coming on. Great meeting Chet Zar, and awesome, great seeing his awesome work. So I really appreciate Chet Zar sharing with us and saying hello. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. And, we'll have more live streams soon. Check out the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, sign up so you at least get the notifications. But you can go there and chat. Maybe people on the Discord will talk about the Chet Zar interview. But check, and thanks again for the mods. Mark Helton, Sarah Joy, Linda Belk, really appreciate it. All right. John A. and Petey, thanks for watching as well. We're wrapping it up. It's time. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. More live streams soon. Thank you, Chet Zar. And I hope you have a great night, great day, wherever you are. And have a good one.